folks I used to know are gathering in the grove. The church bells will chime in Happy Valley, calling home the good old friends I love. Folks gone together from miles around, having all day singing and dinner on ground.
Aunts and your uncles and your double first cousins gather round and greet you by the dozen.
I'm going down to Happy Valley, sing the good old songs I used to hear. Talk about singing and sweet communion, just come around to the big reunion down in Happy Valley once a year. It's homecoming time in Happy Valley. Folks don't sleep till the roosters crow when picnic day comes round. The wild roses climb in Happy Valley, by the road down to the old campground. Folks come dressed in the Sunday good eating.
Some come a-riding and some come a-walking, some come singing and some come a-talking.
I'll meet you down in Happy Valley when the harvest days have come and gone. I'm gonna flirt with a gal named Ryder.
You watch your step and keep her sipping that cider
till they sing the last reunion song. Often when a Sunday morning dawns and another week of life has gone, I hear the church bells ringing sweet and clear. Then I wander back in memory to the happy days that used to be, and the good old country church I held so dear. I can hear the children's voices singing, echoes of my childhood days they're bringing, carefree days back home in Sunday school. How I wish the time could turn once more, backward to the bygone days of yore, to that little country church and Sunday school.
On a Sunday morning, Mom would say, better wear your best, there's church today. And Dad would give us nickels as a rule. Then he'd drive the horse up, say we better go, we might be late. Then together we would ride to Sunday school.
If I ever reach that golden strand where the blessed saints in glory stand, I hope St. Peter won't think I'm a fool if I ask that he would recreate just inside the golden pearly gate that little country church and Sunday school. I can hear the children's voices singing, echoes of my childhood days they're bringing, carefree days back home in Sunday school. How I wish the time could turn once more, backward to the bygone days of yore, to that little country church and Sunday school.
The days that used to be, the saddest words I ever heard were words of parting. When you said, sweetheart, remember me. Remember me when the candlelights are gleaming. Remember me
the close of a long, long day. It would be so sweet when all alone I'm dreaming, just to know you still remember me. You told me once that you were mine alone forever, and I was yours till the end of eternity. But all our vows are broken now, and you will never be the same, except in memory. Remember me when the candlelights are gleaming. Remember me at the close of a long, long day. It would be so sweet when all alone I'm dreaming, just to know you still remember me.
Oh me, oh my, oh you, I don't know what to do. Hallelujah, the question is peculiar. It's got me on the go. I'd give a lot of dough if someone here would tell me, is it yes or is it no? Does spearmint lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? If you chew it in the morning, will it be too hard to bite? Can't you see I'm going crazy? Won't somebody put me right? Does spearmint lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? Here comes the blushing bride, her sweetheart by her side. At the altar, as steady as Gibraltar, the bridegroom's got the ring. It's such a pretty thing. He slipped it on her finger and the choir began to sing. Does the spearmint lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? Would you use it on your collar when your button's not in sight? If you string it out and stretch it, will it snap right back and bite? Does the spearmint lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight?
When my blue moon turns to gold again, and the rainbow turns the clouds away. When my blue moon turns to gold again, you'll be back within my arms to stay. Memories that linger in my heart, memories that make my heart grow cold. Maybe they will live again, sweetheart, and my blue moon again will turn to gold. The castles of dreams we built together was the sweetest story ever told. Maybe we will live them all again, and our blue moon again will turn to gold. When my blue moon turns to gold again, and the rainbow turns the clouds away, Washington was fighting hard for freedom in this land. But his men were poor and ragged and against the British guns he didn't even dare to make a stand. Old Ferguson was marching toward the Carolina hills, making brags he'd hang a man to every tree. But the news that he was coming raced across the mountain top, and they heard about him over in Tennessee. There was Chucky Jack and Campbell, Colonel Shelby and their band, mountaineers who loved their liberty, and a lovesick boy named Gillen with a brand new rifle gun, famed for his girl in Tennessee. Sweet Lips was a rifle, famed for a girl in Tennessee. When Sweet Lips spoke, the chains that bound us broke. She struck a mighty blow for liberty. When they rode across the mountains on the Carolina soil, the Tar Heels with their muskets gathered round to go and hit off Ferguson before he got to them, to hang them all and burn their houses down. When Ferguson heard the mountain men were camping on his trail, he first began to laugh and then to scoff. Said, we'll go upon King's Mountain and then let the rebels come, for the powers of hell will never drive me off. But Campbell and Ben Cleveland, Colonel Shelby and their men, and John Sevier, old Nolly, Chucky Jack, they loaded up their rifles and they climbed the mountainside. Said, we'll lick 'em or we'll never come in back. Sweet Lips was a rifle, named for a girl in Tennessee. When Sweet Lips spoke, the chains that bound us broke. She more than did her part to make us free. Old Ferguson was dashing up and down the battlefield, and it seemed that he must lead a life of charm. For the mountaineers were aiming at his gaudy checkered coat, but their bullets passed him by and did no harm. Then up stepped young Joe Gillen with his pretty rifle gun, named for his gal back home, and said, I wonder what Sweet Lips can do. And when he took his aim, Sweet Lips spoke and Ferguson fell dead. Cornwallis heard that Ferguson and all his men were lost, and he said, this place is just too hot for me. He soon went off to Yorktown, where he laid his weapons down, and never since this country has been free. Sweet Lips was a rifle, named for a girl in Tennessee. When Sweet Lips spoke, the chains that bound us broke. She more than did her part to make us free.
It was near the Christmas season, and 1,000 different toys were displayed upon the counters of the stores. You could hear the shouts and laughter of the happy girls and boys, and the Christmas lights were flashing o'er and o'er. But suddenly a whistle blew a loud and shrilling blast. An officer came running down the way, for a man had been caught stealing. It was just a china doll. As they tore it from his hand, I heard him say, it was for my little baby. How I long to bring her joy. She's been writing notes to Santa, begging for a little toy. Oh, I'd rather go to prison. Bear the load of shame and scorn than to see her stocking empty when she wakes on Christmas morn. Isn't that a likely story? Said the officer aloud, as he turned to drag the broken man away. But there came a wealthy stranger from among the surging crowd, and he said, let's hear what more he has to say. And when he heard the story of a man without a job, his little daughter sick at home in bed, why, he said, I'll pay the damage and I'll see that you get work, for my heart was touched with pity when you said, oh, I'd rather go to prison, bear the load of shame and scorn, than to see her stocking empty when she wakes on Christmas morn.
I used to be so happy when I lived a single life.
Well, you pestered me both day and night to say I'd be your wife.
I used to beg for just one kiss to make my poor heart glad.
You said I'd like to eat you up,
And now I wish I had.
well, I'm telling you what, I've got you on the spot right now.
Oh, look out, dogs, I'm headed for the doghouse now.
You told that old tale once too much, but now I'm wise and you're in Dutch.
And now dog biscuit is my fare, but I got company, I don't care.
There's a welcome on the mat, but I ain't waiting at the door.
That same old key won't open for me anymore.
Well, you'd better find a new place to hang your hat.
I guess I'll go roaming with the old tomcat. I'm a great big dog in a little old doghouse now.
Well, I'm telling you what, you're really on the spot right now.
Won't you get me out of this doggone doghouse now?
Oh, I'm keeping my distance, boy, and how I'm feeding this good advice.
If you stay out late, you better call her once or twice.
Now make it nice. Never neglect your little wife, or you'll be pleading all your life. Come and get me out of this doggone doghouse now. Well, it'll take a new coat and a diamond ring before I come out and untie your string and get me out of that doggone doghouse now. Have I told you lately that I love you? Could I tell you once again somehow? Have I told with all my heart and soul how I adore you? Well, darling, I'm telling you now. This heart would break in two if you refused me. I'm no good without you anyhow. Dear, have I told you lately that I love you? Well, darling, I'm telling you now. Have I told you lately when I'm sleeping? Every dream I dream is you somehow. Have I told you who I'd like to share my love forever? Well, darling, I'm telling you now. This heart would break in two if you refuse me. I'm no good without
Dear, have I told you lately that I love you? Well, darling, my darling, I'm telling you now.
There's an old holler tree down the road here from me, where you lay down $1 or two. Then you drive round the bend. When you come back again, there's a jug full of Mountain Dew. Oh, they call it that old Mountain Dew, and then that refuse it or few. Oh, I'll shut up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. There's old Uncle Mort, he's sawed off and short, just 5 feet and 1 inch or 2. But he thinks he's a giant when he gets him a pint of that good old Mountain Dew. Now the preacher drove by in his collar and tie, said his wife had been down with the flu, and he thought that I ought just to sell him a quart of that good old Mountain Dew. Oh, they call it that old Mountain Dew, and then that refuses their few. Oh, I shut up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Now there's old Uncle Bill's got a field on the hill where he runs off a barrel or two, and the buzzards on the wing loop while they sing just from smelling that Mountain Dew. Oh, they call it that old Mountain Dew, and then that refuses their few. Oh, I chat up my mug if you fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew.
Each time you leave, I die a little. Say I'm foolish if you will. No matter how I try, each time you say goodbye, my foolish float and take away the smile I saw today. I'll keep my dreams here inside me. Old broken dreams I know too well. What you don't know won't hurt you, and I'll never be the one to tell. I sit here at a little corner table and see you dancing with somebody new. Oh, you've forgotten me, the way we used to be, and you won't believe your new love is untrue. I'll keep my dreams here inside me. Oh, broken dreams I know too well. What you don't know won't hurt you, and I'll never be the one to tell. What you don't know won't hurt you, and I'll never be the one to tell.
Way out on old Linville Mountain, where the bear and the catamount range, there a strange ghostly light can be seen every night, which no scientist or hunter can explain. In the days of the old covered wagons, when they camped on the flat for the night, with the stars growing dim on the high gorge rim, they would watch for the brown mountain light. High, high on the mountain, and down in the canyon below, it shines like the crown of an angel, and fades as the mist come and go. Way, way over yonder, night after night until dawn, a faithful old slave come back from the grave is searching, searching, searching for his master who's long, long gone. Long years ago, a southern planter came hunting in this wild land alone, and here, so they say, the hunter lost his way and never returned to his own. This trusty old slave brought a lantern and searched but in vain day and night. Now the old slave is gone, but his spirit wanders on, and the old lantern still casts its light. High, high on the mountain, and down in the canyon below, it shines like the crown of an angel, and fades as the mist come and go. Way, way over yonder, night after night until dawn, the faithful old slave come back from the grave, is searching, searching, searching for his master who's long, long gone.
It's homecoming time in Happy Valley. All the folks I used to know are gathering in the grove. The church bells will chime in Happy Valley, calling home the good old friends I love.
Folks gone together from miles around, having all day singing and dinner on ground.
Aunts and your uncles and your double plus cousins gather round and greet you by the dozen.
I'm going down to Happy Valley.